The Chaos Chosen are those members of a warband who have proven not only their physical strength but their martial prowess in a fight. Armed with weapons known as soul splitters, rumored to rip the soul away from targets they hit, these are some of the most formidable warriors the Slaves to Darkness have to offer. Hello everybody, my name is Spoons Rattling, and today we are covering the Chaos Chosen from the Age of Sigmar. The Chaos Chosen are an elite unit for the Slaves to Darkness, and they come in at quite a hefty price tag of 250 points for 5, so 50 points a models. In terms of their stat circle, they move 5 inches, They have 3 health, a 3+ save, and control 1. Fairly standard, but not very tough or fast for 50 points, which does make them quite fragile, unfortunately. Their melee weapons are the Soul Splitters. They hit on 3s. They have 3 attacks that wound on 3s as well, have rend 1 and damage 2 with crit mortals. This is a very solid profile, though it is let down a little bit by the fact that it's only rend 1, which means it will really struggle against 2+ save things like steam tanks. Though the crit mortals do help to mitigate that issue slightly. Their ability is once per battle in any combat phase, this unit can make 2 fight actions in that phase, though after the first one, it has strike last for the rest of the turn. Now, given their sort of middling durability, I'd usually use this on the first target they get to grips with, unless it's something completely pathetic, like a band of clan rats that you'd easily destroy anyways, and you'd just be wasting the ability. But I wouldn't really want to be charging them into clan rats unless you really had no other choice. In terms of their command options, they have 1 champion, so you'll get +1 attack, so for a squad of 5 that would be 16 attacks. They can have, for every 1 in 5, they can have a standard bearer and a musician, which are both very useful. The standard bearer, of course, increases their game on objectives, and their musician makes it just slightly more likely that you'll actually be able to rally 2 models instead of just 1, as you'll be rolling 7 dice instead of 6 on rallies. And these guys are expensive enough for rally to 110% be worth it. Now, that about wraps this up, but I did want to circle back around to their points cost. 250 points is a lot of points for 5, only 3 wound infantry with a 3+ save. While they're not going to die to a stiff breeze, they are seriously at risk of being shot down by any competent shooting, whether it be from Caradrons or some of those crossbow-wielding Stormcasts. You do need to be careful about that, and we're going to cover some ways to deliver them, which does slightly limit their potential from buffs from things like Chaos Lords. And we're going to cover that now. So the Chaos Chosen are very much glass cannons. While they're not going to die to a stiff breeze, I already said that, they are not very tough for the points. Compared to a Chaos Warrior, you're essentially just paying 30 extra points for 1 extra health, which doesn't compare great to their compatriots, the Chaos Knights, who get 10 inches of movement and also get an extra wound, so 4 wounds for them. They're both 50 points a model. The Chaos Knights are significantly more durable, though, which does sort of play into my biggest problem with the Chaos Chosen, is I'd say they're probably 25 points overcosted. They do still work well as a sort of targeted assassin unit, given their crit mortals and fight twice. They really are capable of dragging just about anything down. Even just a 5-man squad is a threat to just about anything in the game. But the biggest problem is delivering them there before they get shot down, as they're going to rapidly lose power since there's only 5 of them, because I wouldn't really recommend reinforcing them. I'd leave that for Chaos Knights. Now, in terms of delivery, as I mentioned earlier, the Gaunt Summoner, I think, is actually the best leader for them in terms of like what regiment they would fit best into, because the Gaunt Summoner gives you the Silver Tower, which essentially gives you deep strike. Within 12 inches of the Gaunt Summoner, he can drop outside of 9 inches of enemy models. However, in your command phase, on a 5+, you can drop outside of 7 inches of enemies and within 18 inches of the Gaunt Summoner. This allows them to get insanely close, insanely fast, and with the Mark of Slaanesh, you're getting +1 to charge, and in your command phase, you could of course also use Demonic Speed to give them a guaranteed charge into something that probably doesn't want to be charged by them. And as I mentioned, their damage is not to be sneered at. They can pretty easily take down, things above their weight class, though they won't, like, 1-round Gargants or anything. That's more the realm of Knights. I think the Chosen are fine, but probably slightly too expensive. I've been Spoons Rattling. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.